Next, we're going to discuss staying focused and staying on track on your diet plan as you go through your day-to-day living and social settings. All right. So guys, remember, I told you in the beginning of this module of this course, no matter how much information I provide you with, you're still going to have to be committed to yourself, your journey, and your goals. So when you're going out there, now that I'm giving you all this information, right, it's there to arm you with the right tools to make the better choice, right? To know what's going on. So you know, like, the choices you make comes with ramifications. All right. So if you're going out to eat, be mindful. Look at the menu prior to going to make sure when you get there, you're not on the spot to react to something. Don't be that guy or that girl that goes and be like, oh, I'm meal prepping. Oh, I'm dieting. Oh, and then everybody in the restaurant has to know you're doing something. And so you just make it awkward. Prepared. Preparation is key in everything we do. So scan the menu, make sure you know what's going to be there. Make your choice before you even get there when you're going out to eat, so that when you go, you're not surprised with the choice and you actually know what you're going to be consuming. That's one steps you can implement. All right. Another step you can implement is asking for modifications. You know, you're paying for these items. You're paying for the food. So it's not an inconvenience if you respectfully ask the waiter, hey, do you guys have other options that you can do? I do this normally as well. I don't drink often. I drink rarely. So if we're in a setting where everybody is consuming and drinking socially, and I don't want to be the only guy on the table drinking water, I usually ask for, I think it's called like a naked drink, or I can't recall the name right now, but I asked for them to give me non-alcoholic drinks, right? So it's still like, looks like I'm participating, but it's not, there's no alcohol, right? Alcohol is going to kill your growth and your protein unless you get to a certain level where you're matching the amount of damage it does physically in the gym and then in your nutrition. But most of you guys are not there yet. Most of you that are taking this course are going to be beginners. So you have to cut out some of those distractions, right? So cut out the alcohol, get a non-alcoholic drink, right? Or if you're like me, in most cases, probably like 98% of the time, just get water. Just get water. It doesn't have to be a big deal. Just kindly tell them, no, I'll just get some water. And that's it. And then another tip, be mindful of the portion that you're eating, especially now that you have all this information and you've taken those actionable steps to prepare your day-to-day meal plan. Now you got to make sure you're following your right caloric intake. With that being said, you got to be mindful of the portions. So if you're looking at the menu prior to going out to eat and you ask for the modifications to make sure it's up to par with your fitness goals, right? Be mindful of the portion you're consuming. If it's too much, it's too excessive, don't be afraid to kick back, all right? You got to understand, you got to sacrifice whatever there has to be a sacrifice here. If you want to achieve the physique that you dream of, that you see, and you want it to be your reality, you're going to have to make some sacrifices. And that comes with overindulging, over-consuming, especially if it's to lose weight, all right? So take those into consideration, guys, and let's go to the next one. Okay, guys, so now what we're going to discuss is adjusting your nutrition as you progress through your fitness journey. I know this is a subject that we don't really think about, and it's very crucial, right? So now you've implemented all the skills and the tools we've given you, and you've been consistent in your training, right? Whatever your goals are, as you start progressing and getting there, your body requirement is going to be different, right? If you're 250 pounds and you start losing weight, and you're now at 230, right? Your body requirement from the calories, don't you mean like the fitting of your clothes is going to be different, and you got to be able to track that and adjust your nutritional intake in according to your new physical activity levels. All right. And one way you can do that is weekly check-ins with your coach. All right. We provide those services, especially if you're part of the coaching program. We do check-ins, and I adjust your number automatically off of the platform that we use. And sometimes if you need requirement or talk like face to face, then we hop on and talk. All right. right? What that does is it keeps you constantly progressing and not plateauing, right? So you can do weekly check-ins, you can do the DECA scan, you can do the in-body test, you can do the old school methods where you check your body fat percentage with your arms. That method, I haven't really done a lot of research on. I'm not even gonna tell you guys how to do that. I will put a PDF, you know I'm honest, I'll put a PDF down there so you can go do it as well. I personally use the in-body scan or the DECA scan. The DECA is more in-depth, and then I run routine blood work and blood checks to make sure my hormones are all good and then make sure I'm just healthy overall. I'm very weird in that sense and health conscious in that sense, but you have to know what's going on with your body in order for you to properly adjust and plan your next level, because you want to keep progressing. You don't want to just hit a stalemate, right? So you can either have your coach do that for you automatically, so you just know what to do next and follow the actions, or you can start practicing it yourself. But being aware and knowing that that's going to be a thing that happens, it's crucial in your development as well. Okay guys, so in conclusion to module 6, we discussed planning your eating habits, your eating timing, right? We discussed the right supplements that can help you achieve your goals. We discussed how to not deviate off your plan in social settings, and also how to adjust your nutrition plan as your body changes throughout your fitness journey. Now you can implement all these things together today, right? And you will start seeing steps in the right direction towards your fitness goals. All right, so that concludes the end of module 6. I'll see you guys in module 7, and it's been a pleasure.